Hi, I'm Wayne, and this is Wayne's World, built by real estate. Today I want to talk to you about ownership versus renting of a property. It really has a number of different benefits and negatives on both cases, and you have to figure out what's up for you. And at the end of this, I've got a bonus for you. Well, first thing, let me jump right in. When it comes to renting a property, there's certain benefits. One is the flexibility. If you know you're somewhere for a short period of time, less than say 2 years, 3 years, or if you know your family situation is going to change and you need a place, renting could really be to your benefit. Some of the drawbacks of renting is the fact that basically your rent is subject to the market and it's also subject to your landlord. It could go up at any time in the future during the period you live in the property. So you have no control over that. Also, your landlord could decide at the end of either a month, if you're month to month, or at the end of your lease that they don't want to continue renting to you and you have to go find another place. You've got to incur the expenses of moving, and it may not be something that you have either the time for or want to spend the money on. Another benefit of renting is the fact that you don't have maintenance. The landlord takes care of that. And if you're really not usually able to make changes, if you do make changes and the landlord gives you permission, they're to benefit him or her, not to benefit you. When it comes to ownership of a property, stability is a real benefit. Nobody's going to tell you that they want you to move out or leave at any given time, as long as you're making your payments and living in your property. You also get appreciation and tax savings over time. You get to deduct the interest, you get to deduct the taxes. The rest of the expenses in the property, those are for your maintenance and upkeep. Those are some of the expenses you have to incur. But they're also the benefit of when you're improving the property, it could be improving your net worth. Putting sweat equity in, you'll be increasing the value of the property. Also keep in mind that the portion of your mortgage payment that is principal is actually paying you. It's paying the property off. When you go to sell the home, if you've paid $10,000 in principal over the first 5-6 years, well, that $10,000 is now in your pocket, not someone else's. One of the drawbacks of ownership is you do have to come up with a down payment. Stay tuned, I've got a bonus that might be able to help you with that. You've got the maintenance and the upkeep of the home, but you do really have the pride of ownership, which is really nice to have. And as I mentioned, I've got a bonus for you. There are several ways you can get into a property with very low down payment. First of all, there's the VA. If you've ever been a veteran and you're eligible for the veterans benefits, you can get in with zero down. And a lot of times, the majority of your closing costs can get wrapped into the loan. As long as you qualify for the payment with your income, you'll be able to get a good mortgage. Second of all is an FHA loan, federal government program through the Housing and Urban Development. It's called an FHA, and you can get into as low as 3% down on those properties. And then the third way is conventional loans. And some people can get in, if you qualify for it, have a good credit rating, as long as you pay mortgage insurance on the mortgage, you can get in as low as 5% down on a property. And that way you can get in with very little savings to get into that house, that dream home, and be able to catch the appreciation that continues forward. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today. Don't forget to click and subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments. Thanks. Have a great day.